Hey believers, how are you? Well, today I'm starting off my day with a good cup of joe and a good word. And I hope you guys are doing the same. And by that, I mean, when you get up in the morning, join with God, praise and worship Him, meditate on God's word, and pray daily. And you will see that your day will be so much more blessed, right? And you'll be so spiritually uplifted. When you start off your day like this, you'll feel like you can conquer anything that comes your way, believers. So today we're going to get into Psalm 10. And to me, Psalm 10 is a continuation of Psalm 9, where it talks about God's vigilance and special care over vulnerable populations. And I'll explain why later. So, starting with verse 1. O Lord, why do you stand so far away? Why do you hide when I'm in trouble? See, here the psalmist is doing what a lot of us do, which is falsely perceiving a distance from God, like God is not present in our lives, and God is always present. He is always with us. Continuing on with verse 2, the wicked arrogantly hunt down the poor. Let them be caught in the evil they plan for others. And oh, they will. And the poor is a part of the vulnerable population that I was talking about, where also Psalm 9 speaks to how vulnerable people like the disabled, the poor, the oppressed, right? Even those that are new in their faith, those individuals are vulnerable. And also children, right? Children. There's certain people, predators that seek to hurt kids, right? These are all God's people that He has special vigilance over. He gives a special protection to. And so when you hurt those individuals, you will reap a special punishment from God. God's eyes are on them always, right? So continuing on, verse 3, for they brag about their evil desires. They praise the greedy and curse the Lord. And so I feel in our culture, I had to just pause on just this verse alone. Our culture does this all the time. We really praise those who are greedy and have a lot of stuff from the world, who will stop at nothing to obtain all the things that they desire and want to, will do anything to obtain their goals. That's not a good thing. We even have a term that we use for them, go-getters, right? So and so has all these things, and we praise them for all the things that they have obtained from the world. That's not a good thing. We need to be uplifting those who are good servants of God's kingdom, those who wait on the Lord, those who use the things that they are blessed with to help others, right? Those who seek to do God's will. Those who spread God's word, spread the good news, not those who go against God's laws and commands in His kingdom. So, continuing on, verse 4, the wicked are too proud to seek God. They seem to think that God is dead. Yet they succeed in everything they do. They do not see your punishment awaiting them. They sneer at all their enemies. They think nothing bad will ever happen to us. We will be free of trouble forever. And this is a falsehood. This is another falsehood. Evil people, wicked people feel like, they've set themselves up for success. I have all this power. I have all this stuff. And, I'll be free of trouble. No, if you obtain the things that you get through evil means, through exploiting others, through hurting others, you will not be blessed. You will go through a season of reaping what you sow, whether it's good or bad. So don't think that just because you're not suffering doesn't mean that you're not going to experience troubles. I said this before. It is so much easier to live an obedient life to God than to suffer and fall victim being disobedient. Experience a lot of troubles. Continuing on, verse 7, their mouths are full of cursing, lies, and threats. Trouble and evil are on the tips of their tongues. We know individuals like that, right? Those are Satan's people. Those are Satan's people, y'all. These are signs of Satan's people. Cursing, lies, and threats. And the tips of their tongues is trouble, evil, And so when you see people like this, go the other way. Those are not God's people. They lurk in ambush in the villages, waiting to murder innocent people. And so these last two verses is why I tell you guys it's so important to join with God daily. Start your morning off joining with God. God, give me the discernment that I need, the guidance that I need to go around individuals like these. God, protect me. Be vigilant over my life, because these people, Satan's people, are throughout the world seeking and looking for who they can destroy and who they can take things from to serve their own evil needs. That's why it's important. Guys, join with God every day. Praise, worship, pray, continually seek Him throughout your day, and you will be blessed. Bye now.